In this age where appearance is the ultimate passport, some people are willing to pay any price in pursuit of perfection. Vivian, a black girl from Florida, had dreamed of becoming a supermodel since childhood. One day, she finally received an invitation to interview at the largest modeling agency in New York. It was said that anyone chosen by them could appear on the cover of international fashion magazines. Filled with hope, Vivian walked into the company, only to be stunned by what she saw. Dozens of tall, graceful girls with striking features were lined up, waiting for their turn. The competition was fierce. Trying to stay calm, Vivian joined the end of the line. Then fate seemed to give her a special chance. The staff unexpectedly called her in early for the interview. Amy, the interviewer, asked her to walk a few steps. Vivian took a deep breath and struck her most confident pose. Although her looks were not extraordinary, her poise and determination were captivating. Amy nodded approvingly, then suddenly said, "You've got potential, but you're too fat." The words hit her like a thunderclap. Her hope crumbled instantly. Devastated, Vivian ran out of the building. Her best friend Lisa caught up to comfort her. "Don't be discouraged. Lose some weight, and you might still have a chance," Lisa said. That single sentence reignited Vivian's determination. Lisa then handed her a business card, saying it belonged to a miraculous slimming clinic where she herself had succeeded in losing weight. Skeptical yet desperate, Vivian decided to go. The clinic owner, upon hearing that she wanted to be a model, eagerly recommended a newly developed fat-reducing injection. With 1 shot a week and a controlled diet, he promised she would achieve a perfect figure within months. 4 months later, the miracle seemed real. Vivian stood before Amy again, her body sculpted to perfection. Amy signed her on the spot. Vivian's dream finally came true. She stepped onto the runway of her ambitions. But just as her career began to soar, disaster struck. She collapsed during a photo shoot. The doctors later revealed that her spine had been damaged, and continued injections could lead to heart failure or even sudden death. Yet the lure of fame was too strong. Terrified of losing her figure, Vivian pleaded with the doctor, tearfully recounting her struggles. After a long silence, the doctor took out a small box. Inside, to her shock, were wriggling larvae. "They're tapeworm eggs," the doctor explained. "An ancient method of weight loss. Swallow them, and you'll shed pounds fast. As long as you control your diet, your life won't be in danger." Without much hesitation, Vivian swallowed them. Before leaving, the doctor warned, "Remember, keep your diet under control." At first, everything went smoothly. Vivian's figure became flawless, and she soon became the agency's most sought-after model. But soon, her appetite began spiraling out of control, and her temper turned violent. One evening, Lisa came home excited to share that she'd been chosen by a magazine. But the apartment was eerily silent. When she opened the closet, she froze. Vivian was crouched inside, her face twisted, her eyes wild. She sneered, mocking Lisa's success. Moments later, her expression suddenly softened. Confused, she whispered that she couldn't remember what had just happened. Terrified, Lisa left without looking back. The next day, Vivian arrived to shoot a magazine cover. But before makeup could even begin, an unbearable hunger overwhelmed her. In front of everyone, she grabbed the food table and devoured everything like a starving animal. The crew watched in shock. The shoot was cancelled, and she was soon dropped by the agency. Desperate, Vivian returned to the doctor. When he heard about her binge eating, his face turned pale. He explained that tapeworms are insatiably greedy. If the host overeats, the parasite grows uncontrollably until it takes over the entire body. Vivian broke down, screaming, "Get it out of me!" The doctor handed her a bottle of deworming medicine. Back home, Vivian sat in the bathtub, swallowed the pills, and waited. Soon, her stomach began to churn violently. A long white creature slowly slithered out. Clenching her teeth, she grabbed the writhing worm and pulled with all her strength. But before she could remove it completely, exhaustion overtook her, and in the next moment, the creature lunged toward her. The following day, Lisa returned to the apartment to pack her things. After knocking repeatedly with no answer, she unlocked the door with a spare key. The place was filled with garbage and a nauseating stench. Frowning, she stepped into the bathroom, and what she saw froze her blood. She never noticed that something unspeakably dangerous was creeping up behind her.